up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Dratus, the casual beast for the average gamer. You better check your radar. What's going down, people? Changing it up today. Had to pull out some Battlefield 3 on the PS3, um, using the MTAR, of course, my favorite weapon in the game. I just want to talk about something that bothered me with the Battlefield direction with consoles. Now, I'm a Battlefield, I ain't gonna say vet when the people get cheesy about that, but I've been playing Battlefield ever since it first came out on the PC years ago, 1942, the Desert mod. I mean, back before EA even took over Dice, and whatnot. And I've been playing all the way up through on PC. I played all the console versions, everything there is to be. And PC has always had, you know, um, servers that you could buy. People could buy their own server and make their own rules and whatnot. Well, that's a new feature for console for Battlefield, this time around. And it's just apparent to me the difference in how it's run. You've always had one or two rogue, couple servers, 10 or 15 servers on the old PC versions, like on Battlefield 2, that had stupid custom rules or admins that would kick and stuff. I mean, you did have it going on. But man, does it seem so much more prevalent right now on consoles. And I played the Xbox version, and I've got the PS3 version. And the custom, all of the custom, um, you know, games, the servers that are run by administrators, most of these are out of control, man. You kill the administrator or his friends a couple times and you get booted. You start beasting on them, you get booted. You go in boss mode, you're gone. Unless you're on their team or something, or whatnot. And, that's always going to happen whatever. But, man, I have never noticed it all these years as bad on PC as I have here on console. And my thing is, I know DICE and EA did that for money. They introduced the servers that you could buy, because they can make a lot of money from people buying it. And it worked, because all these kids and stuff went out and bought servers, and they run their own server and force rules so they can do good. And whatever gun that kills them, you can't use. And like I say again, if you kill them, they usually will boot you. I've been booted out of so many games, man, and it's crazy. And I'm not breaking the rules. I always look at the rule thing, listed when you're getting into the game. I don't break the rules. I don't spawn camp and like do all this crazy stuff. I don't use, crazy stuff in game. I follow the rules. I just kill people. You know what I mean? And man, I find myself getting booted like out of 80% of games now. And they're always custom, like some servers that somebody owns. Well, people would say, well, quit playing, on those servers, this and that. Well, it's not that simple. The problem is the regular DICE servers, the EA issued servers, you can't hardly find any anymore. Yes, there are some still on, but dude, they are hard to find now. They took most of them offline. It's very rare and it's tough to find. And even when you find them, there's nobody in them because everybody's on custom servers, everywhere. So it's tough to find games like that. And I think why the Battlefield numbers are down, it's not because the game is bad or the game is getting boring. It's just that I think people are sick of these custom servers and stuff. If you're not one that runs one yourself, people are getting tired of playing. It makes me not really want to play the game because I know I got to get on somebody's custom server and it's a hit or miss. If they're going to be assholes about it. You know what I mean? Usually they're stacked. They got them and their friends all stacked on one side. Usually when you get in, your team's getting their ass whooped already. And even though I'll go ahead and play it, and I'll go start murking people. And next thing you know, I'm 8-0, 8-1, and next thing you know, I'm booted. You've been kicked or banned, and I'm like, what the hell? And it's just because they're like, oh fuck, this new dude's killing us, fuck this, and they're not even gonna lose the game from you. They're so far ahead, there's no chance to lose it, but they'll still boot you. And I know some of you have gone through this and have seen this. And my thing is, I think it helped them with sales, but it's also hurting the game. It's something they need to reconsider. I'm not saying take away the ability to buy servers, but they're going to have to do something a little bit more policing wise for the like Battlefield 4 and in the future, because it's just going to be worse and out of control. I mean, there's nothing worse than getting into a Battlefield game, and the server administrator is a 12-year-old, with his friends, and he's all, as soon as he gets killed by somebody, I'm kicking him, I'm kicking him, and and stacking the sides just so him and his friends can win. They're gonna have to do something policing wise. I don't really know exactly what. See, on PC you got this a little bit, but it wasn't that bad, I guess. Maybe because there's more players at the time back in the day spread out. But it just you ran into this once or twice in a month or something. But with Battlefield on the consoles, man, I'm running into this every single day. You know what I mean? Go starting off 10-3 in a game and I get booted. I go to another server and I get booted from that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and we're not even winning. Most of these games, I joined the game late, and my team's losing big. But just because you start killing people, all of a sudden, the other team, the administrators and his friends, whatever, they boot you. And, they just boot players that are killing them. They don't want any competition. They just want to steamroll, and that's boring. But I think DICE and EA needs to rethink this, man. They need to do something that, I'm not saying raise the price because I think it's already expensive, but they're going to have to do something, man, to cut this down a little bit. You can't completely prevent it, I know. But you can do some things to discourage it because it's kind of out of control. And it makes a lot of, I know I'm not the only one, and it makes you not really want to play the game because you're going to be stuck on servers like that, and it's hit or miss. You don't know if you're going to get, decent ones or not. Decent server admins or not. And, it's really killing like the game. It makes a lot of people not want to play. I talked to a couple people who don't play the game much anymore, and that's one of the main reasons why. So it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with the next one or whatever, and Battlefield 4, and I guess we'll find out. But it's just a topic I wanted to touch on because it's something that's been bothering me. And I'm just going to let the rest of this game ride out. Your boy went boss mode, of course. I can't remember if we won or lost this game. I think we got our ass kicked, but in any effect, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
some rounds.